Diablo 2 came out in the year 2000. That's 25 years ago. But if you look at today's biggest ARPGs, you'll see its fingerprints everywhere. From loot systems to skill trees, from co-op to permadeath, Diablo 2 didn't just start a trend, it created a genre. In this video, we're breaking down how Diablo 2 shaped modern games and what titles borrowed the most from it. Before Diablo 2, action RPGs were niche, but Diablo 2 changed everything. It brought fast-paced combat, deep customization, and addictive loot grinding to the mainstream. It also introduced isometric gameplay, online co-op, and ladder systems that kept players coming back for years. But where does all of this originate from? Well, Diablo 2 is essentially a Dungeons & Dragons digital experience, featuring character sheets that share numerous stats and skill trees, along with the ambience created by the player's imagination and performance. This foundation provides a rich tapestry for storytelling and character development, allowing players to immerse themselves deeply in the world of Sanctuary. The gameplay mechanics, inspired by traditional tabletop RPGs, encourage exploration, teamwork, and strategic planning as players navigate through dark dungeons, battle formidable foes, and uncover hidden treasures. Grim Dawn took Diablo 2's punishing difficulty and deep progression and ran with it. Its dual-class system lets you mix and match abilities like Diablo 2 hybrid builds. The game also brought back permadeath-style hardcore mode and a dark, atmospheric world that fans of Diablo 2 love. Torchlight was made by ex-Diablo developers, and it shows. It kept the fast combat, loot system, and pet-based inventory from Diablo 2, but made it more accessible. Its socketing and runeword system were also directly inspired by Diablo 2's legendary gear. Even big RPGs like Baldur's Gate 3 show Diablo 2's influence. The isometric view, real-time to turn-based combat, and gear progression all feel familiar to Diablo fans. Even the inventory system and loot grind owe a lot to Diablo 2's design. But Diablo 2's legacy didn't just live on in modern games. It defined an entire generation of ARPGs in the 2000s. After its release, dozens of games tried to capture that same addictive loop: click, kill, loot, repeat. Titan Quest is basically Diablo with Greek, Egyptian, and Chinese mythology. It used the exact same formula: isometric view, randomized loot, skill trees, and co-op. Even its UI and combat feel like a direct clone, but with gods, monsters, and epic quests pulled from ancient myths. Dungeon Siege took Diablo core gameplay and scaled it up. Literally. Instead of one hero, you control the whole army. No manual aiming, no mana management, just pure fast-paced combat and endless loot. It was designed for players who love Diablo grind, but wanted something more accessible and cinematic. Besides Diablo, this game is one of my all-time favorites, especially Dungeon Siege 2. It has all the right ingredients to make it unique but familiar. It is definitely one game that you cannot miss, so if it is in your backlog, just boot it up, it won't disappoint you. Sacred was Europe's attempt to make a true Diablo successor. It had multiple playable races, an open world, and deep loot mechanics, all built around that classic ARPG loop. While it wasn't as polished, it proved how global Diablo influence really was. The influence of Diablo can also be seen in the rise of the loot shooter genre, where games like Borderlands adopted similar mechanics of randomized gear and character progression. Even outside of direct competitors, the impact of Diablo's design philosophy can be felt across various genres, as many developers strive to capture that addictive loop of combat, exploration, and reward. This design philosophy has encouraged a broader trend in gaming, where the balance between challenge and reward is meticulously crafted to keep players engaged. Games like Destiny and Warframe have further expanded on these mechanics, incorporating elements of cooperative gameplay and expansive worlds that encourage players to team up for raids and missions. Now let's talk about Lost Ark, a massive MMO with over 50 million players. On the surface, it's colorful and anime-styled, but underneath, It's built on the same foundation as Diablo. Just like Diablo 2, Lost Ark is all about clicking to attack, grinding for legendary gear, building your character around powerful skills and passives, running dungeons for better loot. Even its class system, with 12 base classes and over 50 specializations, feels like a spiritual evolution of Diablo 2's skill trees. And the co-op dungeon raids? They're just bigger versions of fighting Mephisto or Baal with friends. Lost Ark proves that even in a massive online world, the Diablo 2 formula still works and still sells. From Grim Dawn to Lost Ark, from Path of Exile to Titan Quest, Diablo didn't just inspire a few games, it launched a genre that's still alive and evolving over 25 years later. So next time you're grinding loot in any ARPG, remember where it all began. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button and consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments which of these games was your first ARPG after Diablo 2. Thank you so much for watching. This was The Right Click, and I will see you in the next one.